Hi, this is Ishan Shrestha and I am really excited to show my demo video of my iLike dating app. So, if, it was created using modern stack with TypeScript and Tailwind CSS for styling. So, first of all, let me show you the architecture. First, all the UI components are created and they are called through React services through API routes to the backend, and I have used MVC pattern for the backend. And when the API routes are hit from the front end, uh, all the all the data are stored in MongoDB um, with different documents like user store, profile store, match store, and geolocation and images are stored in AWS and geocoding API, which are not implemented right now. All the images are stored in MongoDB for now. So let me show you ER diagram too. Here's the user ID profile for specifically for explore pages where user can find potential matches. Report is for admin, so you can see who has been reported. This is match entity is for matching two users, so they could have a match and have chat. After match they could chat, and for each users they have a specific chat room which is implemented using socket, and for each chat they have unique ID. So let me show you mm, sequence diagrams so you can have a rough idea for how the user flow will happen. So first of all, after the successful user login, they will go through onboarding, and after onboarding is successful, for the first time they have to go through onboarding, so that will help in setting up the profile. After onboarding they will be redirected to homepage, and on homepage they will um, have a reels like interface where they swipes right or left through the potential matches. So when they swipe on the right, they hit this API, and it checks if user when user one likes on that user, it checks if user two has already liked or not. If there is no mutual like, then it goes to next profile and like is recorded. And if there mutual match is found, then it pops up a model which uh, which which redirects which helps to redirects to the chat UI to start chat and create a new chat room for those two users. And same for the user 2. If user 2 has liked, when after user 1 likes and if match found, then it shows the match animation, and it's also stored in the matches document. So let me go to the code. So here's the folder structure. Here's the folder structure for the front end, and here's the folder structure for backend. So I have already run front end as well as backend. So let me show you by logging in. So for this demo purposes, I have already created a user sign up. Here's the user sign up. When a new user sign up, they will have to go through multiple steps of onboarding, which can take several times. So I have already went through all those onboarding steps in advance. So let me log in with a registered ID. So after successful login, they will be redirected to home page, and they will be welcomed with a welcome, and you can see some ID which are nearby. These are static at the moment. You can see recent messages that you get, and here's a section for upgrade now, but premium features have not been implemented yet. So this is the home page, and here's the explore page where you can swipe through different images like Tinder like images, and here you can see the name and the interest of the user, and here's the like as well as dislike button. And when you click on this down arrow, you will get additional information about the user. additional information about the user. And if you like a user, then it will be saved on the matches. It will be saved in a likes array. So for this demo purpose, I have created a script to make guaranteed matches. So if I like, then suppose if I like, then it creates it pops up a model that both users have liked each other, and either I could keep swiping or I could go to chat, and if I go to chat, then it redirects to me to chat page, and I can have chat. And hi, and look, it replies. So here's the explore page, as I have already shown you, and here's the message page where it shows all the matches that I have with a beautiful UI, beautiful cards that shows the additional users informations, and with view I can see additional information about the user. And yeah, what happened? So when I view, then I can see additional information about the user. And here's the chat, as I have already shown you. It's same like Messenger and Instagrams, and I can search a specific user too here, and I can just chat hey, and you just reply. Yeah, so chat sections is also done. Here's call and video call options too, and also file upload options. Calls and video calls are yet to be implemented, but for this MVP I haven't implemented that, and I haven't mentioned it in proposal, but just for the sake of UI purposes I have kept it there. So let me show you to the notifications, and here's the notifications, and here are on read messages, and when I click mark all read, then look, all those notifications are read and on read becomes empty, and here are matches, notifications, likes, and as well as messages. And here's the view profile sections where I can see the profile of user, and here's a beautiful UI to show the images that I have that user has to post during the onboarding, which will be shown in the explore page. So here's the info that are all inputted during onboarding, interest as well as one. And when I click on edit profile, here new UI pops up down where I could add additional or I could remove photo. I could change this bio. I can also change these locations, what are my interests, what are my intentions, my age as well as name, everything, and save. I can save and it changes. So here's the settings where I can enable or disable notifications. I could change my privacy settings, and age range, what kind of age I want, I prefer, and maximum distance also. And in explore page you can upload photos as well as images. So when videos are popped up, you can either click and play or you can autoplay those videos. And here's multiple languages supports which are not implemented, just there for the MVP, and after that you can just log out. And one thing I missed to say is there are two kind of roles. One is normal user and another is admin. And how it works is when I log in as a user, it shows me user dashboard, user homepage. And when I log in as for example, this is my login credentials for admin. When admin logs in, it redirects me to admin dashboard. So here's the admin dashboard. It has its own unique navigation bar, and there are I haven't deployed it yet, so there are not much users right now, just 17, and some matches that are all created by myself. And here you can see the users, and you can manage users. You can see all the system analytics here, and you can see additional users here, all the list of the users, and you can also search for specific users and you will get those names here. And also here's add new user, and you can create ID and password for a user, but it will be as a new user, so when you log in for the first time you will have to go through onboarding. So here's the report section here, and I can resolve it through here. It pops up here, and here's the settings page where I can change the this is for login page, application name, find your perfect match. This is the description of login page, and I can keep here how much maximum distance can a user have, and age range notifications, and when I am in maintenance mode where the app is being maintained, and it can be shown here. I can allow this, and it will showcase that the app is in maintenance mode. And that's all for the UI. And let me show you tests. I have test cases too. So here's the test cases. I have around 61 test cases, and here are the results, where some are written to be passed and some of them are written to be failed. And I think that's the wrap. Yeah, and here's the GitHub repository. I have documented all the features, tech stacks, folder structure, UI, API routes, and all the necessary endpoints, as well as environment variables, and how a user can go from scratch to running it locally in their machine in my GitHub. So which I will be including it in my description. So that was a great run for me. I'm happy with what I have been able to achieve in this couple of months. I appreciate my teachers and my friends who have inspired me to come up with this end result. So that's all for this video. Thank you.